guys, how's everybody doing out there? Just making sure everybody's getting on the stream here. Some beats for ya. Feel the vibe. How's everybody doing? Broadcasting live from the Betty Brinn Children's Museum, or as I like to call it, the Betty B. This Wes Tank and Friends. Yeah, my name is Wes and it starts with W. We want to walk wherever it's wonderful. When it's too windy, we wait inside, writing words like what, where, when, and why. Once in a while, we whittle wooden walruses, wade in the wonder what the world's wondering. Well, what's with the weird weather? We'll be watching out the window, winking at the whippoorwill. What? Who? Me? Who? What? Where? Why? W. Winnie the Pooh, where the wild things are. Wizard of Oz, when you wish upon a star. Walt Disney, Walt Whitman, Wisconsin walleye, working women. Willy Wonka, where the red fern grows. Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll. Wayside School is falling down. Wind in the willows, the weather underground. Yo. The Betty B in the place to be. Right here in Milwaukee, whether you're a rapper, a poet, or even a tree. That's what I've been thinking about today, is trees, you know? They're one of nature's greatest gifts. They're an essential part of every show that I make. I use trees for writing. I use them for writing on paper, pencils, for whittling. I whittled this pencil myself. But it's springtime. It's kind of a rainy day outside. Here we got some April showers going on, but we got a great show for you coming up. Got a special guest, the Wisconsin poet laureate, Dasha Hamilton, coming up very soon. But first, I'm going to read a little poem that was sent to me by a Patreon subscriber. If you guys want, you can subscribe to the Patreon at patreon.com/Wes Tank. We asked people to send us some poems and writing with anything to do with trees or plants or springtime air, anything they want. But we're thinking about poems and trees and poem trees and poet trees. You'll find out more about that later. Switch up the beat a little bit. So, this poem was submitted by Anju, and she's a great Patreon subscriber who has been one of our longest subscribers. And we got a few more coming at the end of the program, but first we're going to start out with this. It's called The Magic Tree. Hey. Beautiful little story here. Let's see if I can put it to a little beat here. A magic tree, a magic tree, a magic tree, a magic tree. Once upon a time there was a girl. She had a fluffy white cat with a long tail. Its eyelashes were cute and curly. The cat liked to sit in the tree in the backyard, but sometimes she couldn't get down. One day the cat was stuck, and the girl's dad called the fire department. While the whole family was worried and waiting, something strange happened. The tree reached out to the cat and softly covered her with its branches and gently set her down. The tree helped the cat get down. When the fire department arrived to rescue, the cat was already on the ground, sniffing flowers by the tree. "What happened?" the girl said. The cat didn't answer. The girl was puzzled. She noticed the branches and leaves of the tree were shaking even though there was no wind at all. The girl thought the tree answered her question. And she answered question. "Freeze the trees because they'll sneeze. Cheese on your knees if you please. Trees breathe, breeze because they're squeezed." Wow. The magic tree. And there's a little postscript by Levi that goes, "Redwoods are tall and oaks are thick, but no matter the tree, they'll never be quick. When they reach a certain height, they're bound to be gobbled up, your favorite kites." Take that one again, quick. "Redwoods are tall and oaks are thick, but no matter the tree, they will never be quick. When they reach a certain height, they're bound to gobble up your favorite kites." Yeah. So thanks guys. Those were poems from Anju and Levi. And we got a couple more coming on at the end of the show, so stay tuned. Oh, well, wow. Poems. It's amazing to think, what is a poem? And I know who's going to be the perfect person to help me answer that question. It's who I mentioned before, the poet laureate, Dasha Kelly Hamilton, and she's with us right now. Let me just bring my sounds down here. All right. Hey, Dasha.
Hi, Wes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm always excited to be able to talk about poems and hang out with you.
Oh, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, you know? It's always good to talk to you. So, we have this question in our minds. You know, we've been talking about trees and we've been talking about poems, but what is a poem exactly?
Exactly is the hard part because a poem is still art. And even though we know what art is, it's kind of hard to explain what art does because it makes us feel things. And a poem is word art.
Word art. Mm-hmm. Wow. Word art. So it's like making art out of words.
Exactly. If you think about what an artist might do with paint, an artist takes paint and puts it on a wall or a canvas or a piece of paper in a certain way and in a certain position to make a picture. Or sometimes you see paintings that don't look like something, but they make you feel something. Those are called abstract pieces of art. And a poem and words can do the same thing. You can put words on a piece of paper or on a wall, and they can put them in a certain order and they can tell a story. And a poem can do that too, but sometimes poem words can be put in place and you may not know exactly what you're reading, but it makes you feel something. So that's what a poem is able to do.
So it's like talking, but maybe sometimes out of order because you just want to place the feeling over here instead of over here. Or
yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Think of it this way. Another kind of artist, sometimes, Wes, when you see people doing a dance routine, right? So a dance routine is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But what if You just moved your body to the music. And it might be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 poem to give you the same permission to put the words in any order that you feel, and you still made word art.
You kind of made a poem with movement, just out of moving your hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
poetry in motion.
Anything. Poetry in motion. Poem can be anything. Wow. So if you're going to write a poem of words, how do you write a poem? How do you go about it?
I would say for me, the best way to start a poem are by asking yourself questions. The first question I ask myself when I think about a poem or I have an idea is, what do I see? And then I can describe colors and shapes. I might even go to what I smell or what I feel. Those are all of our senses. So what do I see? The second question I ask is, how do I feel? Does this make me feel excited or nervous or curious or sad? And the third question is, what does it make me think of? And that's where poems get really fun.
Interesting. You guys writing this down?
What do you see?
What do you see?
What do you feel? And what do you think?
Think. So what do you see? What do you feel? And what do you think? So you could write those 3 things down about anything.
About anything.
And then you'd have, a
poem. You have a poem.
Of your own?
Your very own.
Wow.
Is that exciting that everyone is already a poet?
Everyone's already a poet. That's amazing. Thanks, Dasha. Man. So if you wanted to do, give us an example of that, could you write a poem maybe just about trees, since that's kind of what we're talking about today?
Sure.
Cool. That's
I would love to.
Wow. I can't wait to see.
Can I take a minute and put it together?
Oh, you need some time to think about it?
I'd prefer time to think about it. If you need me to do one right now, I could, but if I could have a few minutes, I'd like that.
I'll give you some time. I think you could think about it and just, write whatever comes to you, and we're going to just keep concentrating on seeing, feeling, and thinking.
Sounds good, Wes. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll see you back.
Thanks, Dasha. All right. Let's get back to the music here. I think I got a little bit of a tune here. Oh, what? I guess maybe I can, let's see. What do I see here? Wait, what is that? What's going on now? I keep hearing a bumping sound. What is that? Wait a second. Is that a bird? Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mask up. I'll be right back. Wait, come back. Who was that? I think he went down to the museum. Let's go check it out. Wow, that bird looks super cool and super silly. I wonder where he went. He's got to be down here somewhere. Maybe he's flying around, I don't know. Well, I don't think I can find that bird anywhere. Let's check out what Bill's doing over in BAM. Maybe he has some sort of idea. Oh, hey, Bill.
Hey, Wes.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I'm getting ready for spring.
Yeah, I can see that. What do you got going on here?
I got all kinds of stuff. I've got some flowers that are already blooming, but I also got some seeds.
Seeds? Cool.
Yeah, different kinds of seeds. I've got some sunflower seeds, some pumpkin seeds. Some are big. Some are really little, like sand, like those radishes.
That's super tiny.
These sunflowers will grow into a plant that Could be 10 feet tall or 12.
Like a really tall sunflower?
Huge.
Wow.
Here's some nuts, which are seeds from a tree.
Whoa. So that's how a tree grows?
Yep, this is where it starts. These fall down in the fall. Now, a squirrel got to this one before we did. So it's not going to grow into anything, but these two will. So will this one.
This looks like one of those things that is like a boomerang.
Yeah. So that tree kind of had a neat idea of having the seeds kind of fly far away from the tree.
Oh yeah, so the seed falls off the tree,
Yep.
spins, and it lands in the ground.
Yep.
So if a seed lands on the ground, is it going to turn into a tree?
It will. It just needs a little bit of time, and it needs to get in the dirt.
Oh.
Sometimes, like these bigger ones, a squirrel will come and help it out.
Ah.
They'll bury them in the fall. And hopefully in the winter they remember where they buried it. But we sometimes hope that the squirrels forget so that a tree will grow where its food was buried.
Oh, so they'll dig a little hole,
Yep.
put the seed in the hole. Wait a second, you have some dirt here.
Yeah.
So they'll dig a little hole like this,
Yep.
and put the seed in the hole,
Yep.
and then cover it up.
Yep.
And then sometimes the squirrels forget about it.
Yep. They're trying to hide it from other squirrels, but they'll hide it from themselves as well.
I see.
I knew I put that somewhere.
What does it take to even grow any type of plant?
So a plant doesn't need too much. It just needs a little bit of soil, a little bit of water, and sunlight.
That's it? Just that?
Yep. And maybe some patience.
Some patience.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to plant something, how would I go about doing that?
First thing I like to do is find different containers like old paper tubes,
Oh.
snack containers, drink containers.
I have a lot of snack containers.
Yeah, me too.
But what about this one?
So I made that right before you came in.
How'd you do that?
Found some paper I wasn't using anymore that I was gonna throw in the garbage.
Oh.
But I can show you how we made it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do we do first?
First I'll get some scrap paper that you might throw in the garbage or recycling.
Okay.
We could give this a new life.
Cool.
Then you need some sort of container or a shape, old can or a cup
Cool.
that we can use to borrow the shape to
So
make a...
This is kind of like a cylinder shape.
It is a cylinder.
I see. And it's like a cup, so like a cup would work, or a can or something like that,
Yep.
or a jar. So what do we do with it?
So I like to put it on the edge, kind of
Okay.
like this, leaving some paper hanging over. So for yours, since it's a little bigger, you might want to pull it back just a bit.
Okay. So you want some extra.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can
Do
start
I roll
rolling.
it?
Yep.
Let me see you do it first.
And then I like to roll.
Oh.
And the more you roll, the thicker the sides will be.
Yeah. So I got this rolled up.
So the next thing
Now what
you
do I
need is tape.
Tape.
Yeah, I always like to have a friend help me,
Oh, okay.
because I can't do it all at once.
Yeah, that does help.
So we put a little tape on the side,
Mm-hmm.
hold it together.
Cool. Thanks. Do you want me to help you with yours?
Could I? Get
Sure.
some-
So just tape on that.
Yep, right on the edge.
Right on the line. Okay.
That always holds it in.
All right.
So this next part is my favorite.
Yeah.
I like to start smooshing it in. So we're going to create the bottom.
Oh, we're gonna make it have a floor.
Yep. And I kind of smush
Smush.
and kind of push it in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I smash.
Smash.
And that packs it all in so you have a strong floor.
Smush and smash.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we'll use some more tape.
Nice.
So let's
Wait,
see.
what's the tape for?
We'll hold the bottom together.
Oh. Oh.
I'll do a little X. Let's do letter X.
Do the letter X.
And then slowly taking it off.
It's like I made my own little cup. Wait, but there's nothing in the cup.
Good observation. Let's get some soil.
Oh. I remember soil. Boom.
There it is.
Yeah, I like to use my hands.
Me too. It's a little messy, but Nothing a little water can't
Okay.
clean up.
We'll make sure to wash our hands afterwards, but I like touching the soil.
And then you can pick some kind of seed that you want.
Can I do a tree seed?
You can do a tree. We've got walnut and maple.
What's that one?
I think that's a walnut.
It's a walnut. Cool. Just put it in here.
Put it in there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take one of these purple peas.
Purple peas.
And I might put 2 in the container just in case one doesn't grow. And then the next step, I take a little handful of soil
Okay.
and cover it up. Not too deep.
Too deep. Just a little bit on top.
Yep,
Just to hide from the squirrels.
that's right. They'll be looking for it.
Ooh. Yummy.
What do you think is next?
I remember. Water.
I got a little water here.
Is that much?
That looks pretty good.
Okay. Cool.
And then we have to be patient and wait.
Okay. So,
You can
how
put,
long? Like an hour?
longer than that. Like maybe a couple days.
A couple of days?
Yep, and for a tree, maybe a little longer than that.
Okay.
But if you check on it every day, make sure the soil's wet, a little damp, doesn't have to be too wet, and you put it in a warm place with some sun, it'll grow. When it starts to grow big enough where it's out of the pot, and even if some of the roots poke through, then you can just bury the whole thing right in the ground.
Cool. And this this paper, if that's okay to go in the earth?
Yep. So this paper will start turning back into the soil, and then the roots will help sort of breaking it up,
Wow.
and then the worms and things will start eating it, and
Really?
it'll turn back into soil.
Worms?
Yep.
I'm so excited about my new tree. So I'm gonna go take this home, and thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna find a sunny place to put mine.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Bill.
Have a good day.
You too.
I still gotta find that bird.
I can't find that bird. Maybe I'll check the pocket park. See if he's here. Wow, I really learned a lot about how to plant a tree. I wonder how it grows. Oh, look at that, how a tree grows. 2 years, 10 years, 15, 30 years? It takes a long time to grow a tree. Oh, so it looks like these are some of the things that trees do. They can cool the ground with their shade. They can provide home to birds, bugs, and animals, and purify the air through their leaves. That's amazing. Oh look, there's a cat stuck in the tree, just like in Anju's poem. Help, someone call the fire department. What next? Look at that. They have a huge tree here at the Betty Brinn Children's Museum. I'm gonna climb up here. Whoa. Wow, look at this view. Beautiful. I can see Lake Michigan from here. That's so cool. Wait, acorns? Those are just like the seeds that Bill was telling me about. Oh my goodness, it's the bird. I have an idea. Wait a second, this totally reminds me of Henny Penny. Have you guys seen The Sky is Falling from StoryRaps on Cadoodle TV? How about this? You guys watch the video and I'll meet you back up in the studio. This one's more for the bird. Whoop. Oh, hi, I'm Wes. Welcome to StoryRaps on Cadoodle TV. Today, I'm in the garden planting seeds because it's something I like to do when I feel worries. When I feel like that, I love to garden or open a book, just like my friend Henny Penny.
Henny Penny under the oak tree with Ducky, Lucky, and Goosey Lucy. Enjoy a picnic of cookies and tea one sunny morning by the sea. Late morning, the clouds roll in. They all feel a sudden wind. All of a sudden, something's falling on their heads. They all shout, "Owie!" The sky is falling. I am scared, I am confused. This is a thing I did not choose. Ducky quacks, how could this be? We have to run, we have to flee. I'm gonna tell everyone in town, the sky is falling down. Goosey honks, what could this mean? Why would the sky be falling? What if I have to change my routines? What if I have to give up my dreams? Henny searches for her thoughts. She navigates them to a different spot. She wonders where to put her worry. Her friends are all in a flurry, but Henny doesn't quite know what to do. She is feeling nervous too. If you were Henny Penny, what would you do? Would you sit and worry or open the book? Would you open your eyes and take a look? Would you learn what you can about the world? Would you figure out all the ways things work? Would you ask a neighbor who might know the answers? Questions always grow. Would you worry about how things will turn? Well, you can worry or you can learn. Henny Penny decides to read a big kid book called Botany. She learns that trees grow from seeds, and then she finds a book called Gravity. Gravity keeps us on the ground. You won't fly away, you're safe and sound. The world keeps spinning round and round, and then she sees acorns on the ground. Henny Penny takes a deep breath, counts to 10, and then she says, "It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. If you don't feel alright inside, it's okay. Just give it time." Just give yourself time. Ducky, Lucky, and Goosey Lucy watch as Henny Penny swiftly gathers acorns small and round, planting them in the ground. "What are you doing, Henny?" "For every worry I plant a seed, and hope someday my little seeds become great big oak trees." The sky isn't falling after all. We are feeling acorns fall. It is something that affects us all, but it is a thing that we cannot control. So I did what I could do. I did something for me, and now I give it to you. And you will see in a year or 3, Henny, Goosey, and Ducky will feel so lucky, dancing under a grove of oak trees on a sunny morning next to the sea. For every worry, plant a seed, and remember the words of Henny Penny. It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. If you don't feel alright inside, it's okay. Just give it time. It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. If you don't feel alright inside, it's okay. Just grow your mind. It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. If you don't feel alright inside, it's okay. Just give it time. It's gonna be alright, you guys. I see a rainbow in the sky. If you don't feel alright inside, it's okay. Just grow your mind.
Well, how about you? Do you ever get worried? If you do, it's okay. Just talk to your family, your friends, or open a book. We'll see you on the flip side, guys. Peace.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that. That was The Sky is Falling from my show StoryRaps on Cadoodle TV. So make sure you go watch StoryRaps on Cadoodle TV. And boy, I loved making that one. That's Henny Penny. So I wanted to read a couple of comments here from the YouTube stream that was happening while we were out. And let's see, we got Asher says, "We're really hyped for the video." Ari says, I really like you and you're the best rapper. And Amar says, my dream will come true after the pandemic. Well, I think a lot of us believe that our dreams will come true after the pandemic. And there's a lot we all have to look forward to. And hopefully that's coming to an end soon. We don't know. But until that time, I'm going to read a little book called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And I actually performed this in my Patreon live stream a couple weeks ago. And I tell you what, it was such a big hit, we had to do it twice. The kids wanted me to do it again, so I read it twice. I'm only going to read it once today, but you're in luck because I'm going to be doing it to some beats. So, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This has to do with a tree, so it's, it's on topic. It's also the alphabet. It's one of my favorite subjects because I love to read. But wait a second, this needs something. How's that sound? This is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. Illustrated by Lois Ehlert, the local Milwaukeean, I might add. Here we go. Chicka Chicka Boom. A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. We said D to the E, F, G, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree, and I and J and Tagalog K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, LMNOP and QRS and TUV. Boom, chicka boom, chicka chicka boom boom, boom chicka boom, chicka chicka boom boom. Still more W, X, Y, and Z, the whole alphabet. Oh no! Chicka chicka boom boom, boom, chicka boom boom, boom chicka boom, chicka boom boom, boom. Chicka boom, boom chicka boom, chicka boom boom, boom chicka boom, chicka boom boom. Skid-daddle, scoot to the flip-flop flea. Everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little deers and dust their pants. Help us up, cried ABC. Next from the pile up, skinny D. And some stub toe E and patched up F. Then she comes all out of breath. Ooh, I'm a little out of breath myself. Ooh. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted up like a tie. M is looped and is stooped, always twisted like a alley-oop. Skid-daddle scoot, flip-flop flee. Look who's coming, it's the black-eyed P. QRS and loose tooth T. Then UVW, wiggle jiggle free. Last to come is the XYZ, and sun goes down on the coconut tree. But chicka chicka boom boom, look there's a full moon. Chicka chicka boom boom, look there's a full moon. Chicka chicka boom boom, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Double dub dub dare. Can't catch me, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, chicka chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Boom boom chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Boom chicka boom boom. Everybody going up the coconut tree, like you and me, folks. Chicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom, chicka boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait a second. We should check in with Dasha. She might be done writing that poem. Who knows? Oh, hey, Dasha. How's it going? Oops. Dasha, I can't hear you. Is your mic muted? Oops.
Oops, I didn't want to interrupt you while you were dropping those bars.
Oh, thank you.
You are quite talented. Thank you for sharing your skills.
Oh, that's so kind. Thanks for saying so. You know, I just like to read the books and treat them like poems, you know?
That's what they are. And songs and raps. It all comes down to this love of, I love the alphabet too, and words.
Oh, man. How fast can you do the alphabet?
I don't know if I can do it really fast.
Okay.
Do you have a record?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's as fast as I can do it.
And that's all of them. Yeah, I couldn't beat that.
Oh, okay. Well, how's your poem coming along?
I feel pretty good about it. Can I share it with you?
Sure.
Okay, great. Thought about my 3 questions, and I thought about trees, and here's the poem. The same tree waves at me when a breeze is racing between its leaves or when the wind is quiet. The tree always stands proud and full outside my house, in the park, or on the walk to the store, ready to greet me and everyone, like a neighbor, a teacher, and a friend. Nice with the poetry snaps, right? With the poetry snaps.
Yeah.
After the 3 questions,
we snap. That was so good. It was
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dasha.
Welcome.
Really appreciate your words and taking the time to join us here at the Betty Brinn Children's Museum. We all really appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you having me come by. I appreciate the invitation. You know, I'm always willing to come by and talk about poems.
Cool. Will you do this again sometime?
I would love to.
Oh, fantastic.
Great.
Well, thanks so much. I know you're a busy lady being a poet laureate at all.
Lots of poems.
Lots of poems. We got your books here too. Life in Short and Almost Crimson right on the shelf.
Thank you.
You know, so if any of you folks out there want to see Dasha's books, check them out.
Yeah.
And where can people find your stuff online?
You find everything at dashakelly.com. That'll take you to all the links and even samples of other poems that I've written and other stories that I've written. Wes, I love all the words. I love all the words.
That's awesome. Well, we love all your words, Dasha.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us. And
You're welcome.
I think we're going to wrap up the show here now. And
Okay.
So we'll talk to you soon. See you on the flip side, Dasha.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Well, that's the show, you guys. I wanted to thank everybody. I want to thank my special guest, Dasha. I want to thank my other special guest, Bill, for showing me about trees. I have my planter right here. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to plant this in my yard. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I tell you what, one other thing I want to mention is if you guys want more live streams like this, we're going to do these. But we do them a lot more on my Patreon page. So that's patreon.com/Wes Tank. And you can follow me there, and we do lots of extra things. We give you little extra story raps content and everything like that. So hope to see you there. Hope to see you on Patreon. Hope you guys watch story raps, and thank you so much for being on the live stream. It was a lot of fun. So, we have one more thing. Some of our Patreon members sent us a little video of themselves doing some poems about trees. And we're going to go to that as we go out. So thanks so much. Oh my goodness! What? I've been looking all over for you, you know. Where have you been? Wow. Well, I guess we have some talking to do. Because I don't know how this guy got into my studio.
I really enjoy your rap. Hi, my name is Dasha. I'm in the 4th grade. Hey, what? I really enjoy your rapping. Okay, and I would like to share with you the tree rap. There once was a tree, and he was me. I saw another he who was also a tree like me. We jumped up and down with glee. See key, we see a key. B, we saw a bee. Flee, we tried to flee from the bee. Flee, we saw a dog and a flea. A trees, we like being trees. See you on the flip side, please. Hi, I'm Amara, and today I'd like to read The Tree Mom. There once was a tree. It had an apple. It was alive. The apple had friends. I love the tree mom. The tree mom is friendly. You can be kind like the tree mom. See you on the flip side. Peace. Hey, hi. My name's Ari, and I'm 5. You want to enjoy it, and he want me. Jump and hop and do it.